Coach, there was a lot of times where you guys were like trailing behind, but like we're really still like on the move with it. What have you guys? I guess what have you taught your players about like dedication and keep on like resilience and keeping on going?
I would even add to that. I thought there was just a lot of, let's just say, interruptions and all that type of stuff. And I mean, we have a pretty experienced squad, and the mindset is just next ball. It's like next ball, be present. The last one's over, you can't control it. We're on to this next moment, this next play. It has nothing to do with the score. So we want to say each ball matters. We want to give each ball its due attention and be as competitive with the first touch, the second touch, and the third one. So I thought we did a better and better job with that as the match progressed. So in terms of flexing a competitive muscle, tonight was a fantastic learning experience.
Obviously you guys had a very strong start winning the first set, but then so you fell back second and third. So how do you guys kind of obviously rally together and eliminating like those errors in serving and defense?
You want to take this one?
Go, Sterl.
Yeah. So last week in Fort Valley, we had a very close three-setter, and we talked a lot about energy this last week in practice. And I think that was very up and down through the match. But the last two sets, I think we really turned it on from the beginning. And, yeah, and that kind of made us win set 4 and 5. In the first three sets, we killed them in the first, but we didn't really have high energy. And then when we got into the second set, we didn't have really high energy. They got a big lead, and we're down a little bit. We just got to learn to turn on our energy and just come out firing right out of the gates.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Noah, you were like really on top of it, getting the kills. Also like working with Kate Blanchett. So yeah, can you tell me about like that dynamic and how like you're trusting your team, or like I guess more so like your bond like with your teammates?
Yeah, I don't know. I think no matter who's out there on the court, no matter which setter's throwing the ball around the court, it's my responsibility to put it away if I get the chance to do it. And, I mean, I've known Blanche for almost 3 years now because he came early. And, I mean, we went golfing the other week. Like, everybody's friends on and off the court, and that definitely helps our connection.
We have a great team culture.
We do.
My question next is for Sterling. Also in this game, you had a point 14-7 hitting percentage. What's kind of been working for you during this game? And also, too, like you had a very impressive blocks.
What worked for me is that this last week in practice, I've been trying to speed up the tempo with my setters and not let it hang as much so the blockers have time to read. And I think that helped out a lot. We were running pretty fast tempo out to the pin, and I could beat the block a little bit, which helped. And we also sped up the bic a little bit, too, so I can get on top of it and maybe beat the block there, too. That really helped. And we had a game plan for the lefty oppo, Shane Wetzel. And at first, the blocks weren't really working, but we drifted away from our original option, went into a different option, and then the blocks started coming in more. So, yeah.
Yeah, I guess this one's for Coach. What will you take from this game moving on into like the next game and like continuing like this season, given your win streak?
Everything's a learning opportunity, a learning experience. I think that when we get into just the simple parts of the game, serving and passing, is like we could always work on dialing that in and improving. I think at certain points of this game, either our serving wasn't as good as we needed it to be, and I think there's certain points where our passing broke down. They got loose. What do they have? 7 aces. So, stopping those runs, making adjustments, reading that a little bit sooner, just getting guys off the line a little bit quicker is the goals, because we're going to face some teams that serve just like that, maybe even harder. And so we have to own it. We have to wear it. We have to get comfortable with it, and we got to thrive in it.